Hey everybody, it's Amber from A&E Family Farm. Today's I guess you would say, the dreaded, awaited day that we are weaning our little bucklings that were in our first round of kids that were born in February. They are starting to show the signs. It's cool today. I guess we're going through another one of those winters. It's been raining for like the last 3 days and storming. I know if you'll look at one of my shorts, you can see we had a pretty bad thunderstorm that had hail in it. And so it's cool out here today. Don't really want to be out here doing it, but it's the only time we got. And it is cool outside. And so we're going to do it anyway. So follow along. But first I got to feed these monsters over here. Snacks! Snacks! Come on. Bert and Ernie. This is Bert and Ernie. This is Bert. This is Ernie. They're our bottle kids that we named that. They're doing great, but they're going to get separated also because they are little bucks. So they're going to be put with the other kids in the wean off pasture. And here is Macy and Major. They are our puppies that we retained out of Maggie. And you can see they love the kids. We do have some training collars on them right now. One of Little Red's little buckling hurt his leg, and we found him in the woods, and he was kind of in shock. And we didn't know if the puppies got a hold of him or not. But if they did, we think that they were trying to get him back to the barn because all the other goats were back in the barn. So we weren't sure if it was these puppies. The puppies have never bothered these other kids, and they've also been around our other kids that are bigger. Never had a problem with them before. So we went ahead as a precaution and put the training collar on there in case we needed to try to correct them. But I missed it getting it on video, but they were laying down a while ago and the kids were jumping all over the backs of the puppies. So they well, there they are playing. No. There you go. No. Got him that time. Well, I just lied on video. So we gave Major one little shock there with the training collar. I just lied on video and said that they weren't bothering them, but looks like they got a hold of one of the little bottle kids. He was scratching his collar because he knew that he shouldn't have done that. He laid down. Come on, Bert. Bert. You okay, Bert? You okay? You okay, Bert? Okay, buddy. Okay, little buddy. All right, let's go out in the barn and we'll get things ready for our weaning. We're going to give them their CD&T vaccinations when we separate them. But we have to do some working on some fence first. So I have a bucket of feed, and I'm going to try to get our older moms over here in this other pasture. Pearl's doing better. She's got her hair starting to grow back. Pearl is our mascot. She's come to our farm to retire. This is her nursing home. Ain't you, Pearl? Aren't you Pearly Pearl? Pearly Pearl. She's had a little bit of a suntan going on. Eric said that he was going to get her a bikini and put her in a bikini. All right. So he's unhooking the fence here, and I'm going to get them. Oh, you got to lock this gate. Hang on. That would have been bad. We would have got them in the fence that we wasn't wanting them to go. Come on, we're wanting you over here. Come on, goat. Come on. Come on, Pepper. Here comes all the dogs. Come on, Pepper. Come on, Pepper. Pearl. Pearl's trying to eat me. Don't eat me, Pearl. Don't eat me. I know you want some grain. Come on, Pepper. Yeah, we'll move them in a little bit. So our moms with the kids that we are separating are out there on the hill. You can see them back over there. So now we're trying to get Pepper to come and bring her two kids, which are Bert and Ernie, the bottle kids. Come on, Pepper. Pepper is loving on Eric. She's giving you a butt rub. She's a good girl. Come on, Bert, Ernie. Come on. Me love is doing it to me. Me love. Me love. I'm not. You want me to put some right here on this? Trying to get them to stay over here. Put a little grain down on this board here. Y'all get back, puppies. Y'all don't need none. Alright, that'll keep them busy for just a little while. Pearl, here. I'll give you some out of my hand. Here. Pearly Pearl. I ain't got much left. Dave's gonna have to work fast. Pepper. Come on. We'll walk this way. Uh-oh. So we got the other ones running because they see us with food. They're so spoiled. Pearl. Pearl, smile for the camera, Pearl. Here comes River leading the way. River, are you leading the train? Are you leading the train? Huh? There's a few girls in there. River's got a little girl right there. Honey Bee's got a little girl. And then Marilyn has 2 little girls. So there's 4 girls total that we're going to be leaving with their moms. Yeah. Okay. I think Eric's got the fence ready. So we'll see how this is going to go. So guys, I went and drew up my CD&T vaccine. They get 2 cc's or 2 mLs, and I'm using a 20 gauge needle for that. So I figured up how many little bucklings that we are going to give it to. We're going to just wean the bucklings for now, and we're going to leave the doelings with their mothers for at least a few more weeks to let them get a little bit extra before we separate them. And now I'm going to go out here and see if Eric got our pasture fencing situation figured out about how we're going to put them. I know we were been back and forth about where we're actually going to move them. We don't want the moms and the little bucklings to share a poly fence wire because they could possibly go back through to their mothers, but we'll see. And who wants to take bets if by the time this is over with, if Eric and I aren't fussing at each other or cussing each other, mad at each other? I don't know about y'all when you work goats, but that's usually the way it happens. You get mad and things never go the way as planned, so we'll see how this turns out. Okay, so while I was inside drawing up the CD&T vaccine for the kids, let me show you kind of what Eric has got set up. We're a little bit more established this year than we were last year, which we have more goat kids this year than we did last year. You know, we only had 3 goats last year that had kids, so this year, you know, we have 30 goats now, all together, counting our kids. But let me show you what he's fixed up. Okay, y'all have seen our barn, and we have it divided with panels in here. So we have our older moms that are purebreds on this side, and then on this side over here, we have our moms that are New Zealand. So we actually have doors off this platform going in to each side. There's a door right there. So Eric has set up our scales so we can weigh our goat kids. And this is our little digital scale here that we can weigh them. So we are going to lock the moms and the kids in on this side, and then we will get them up here on the walkway, get them in here on the scale. We'll put a little bit of feed right here, hang it for them, probably on the door right there. We got some little feed buckets that hang right there. And we'll let them eat and get them weighed, and then I will give them their vaccine, and we'll put them on this side away from their moms.
So we catch them, give a shot, mark the number, put them on scale, weigh them, get their weight.
You want to weigh them first so they're not, because if I give them a shot, they might be like, and then they won't stand still for the scale.
You gonna reach in there to get a shot?
No, but we got to pick it up to put it back out.
Oh, I gotta open the gate, that's all I gotta do.
Okay, we can give it first. Let me get that sprayed. It's already beginning.
What?
I was talking to the camera.
shot. Give the shot as we bring it in.
All right, I'm fixing to click go live.
Go.
All right, buddy, you're gonna have to hold still. This leg kind of needs to dangle just a little so I can get some. There you go, buddy.
Number is it?
105. Here, buddy. Come eat.
30.4.
He is a triplet, one of the smaller triplets we have. That's one down. Ooh, here comes a big boy. All right, buddy. I've got to get enough skin right there. His leg is too, it needs to be kind of hanging loose. Alright, he is 106. You gotta read. What do I need to hear?
Hair.
Alright, it's 0. Get you something to eat, buddy, right here. Right here, buddy.
There's no way that's right.
No. Let me just cut it off and cut it back on. I hit tear and it went to 0. Here, I'll watch him. Come here, buddy. Let's get off the scale for a minute. Alright, he's off. Ready?
Call it. 33.4. Go. Go.
Was he? Was he 5 or 6?
Mm-hmm.
Or 4, I mean. I'll know when we get to the next one.
Get tired.
This is our little Alpine feature Kiko. On my bevel.
With the wood. With the wood.
He is 102.
38.8.
38.8. It almost makes you think that other kid weighed more than that, don't it? Alright, now it's going crazy. What do I hit?
Tear.
It's still doing it.
It's supposed to, it's shaking. The floor's shaking.
Okay, we'll probably have to do it when we get it ready to do it. Because it's going back and forth. These have been the 3 little triplets that we've weighed and separated. They were all boys.
Keep it over here.
Oh,
Okay.
you got hit in the head, you're bleeding.
Yeah, I got horned. Hurry.
I'm trying. Alright, buddy. Gotcha. Alright, let me hit tear.
There's too much going on. Too many steps.
Okay, now. .8, 104. The 31.8. Take a little break and let me get you a thing for your head. Eric just got horned in the head. When he picked the kid up, it was bucking its head back and it hit him right above the eye, and he's bleeding in the eye. You want me to go catch one?
Nope. You want to get horned?
No, I don't want to get horned, but I'm just trying to help. We only have 1 kid left on this side, except for the 2 we have the 2 bottle babies. This is This is the big boy. He's gonna weigh most of all of them.
It's your buddy.
He's friendly though. He'll let you pet him. You might walk him up here, maybe. Let me make sure it's clear. Alright. What's it? It's 45.2.
Okay.
Yeah, he weighed the most. There you go, buddy. Go. That's everybody except for our bottle kids. That was the biggest little boy. He weighed like 45 pounds. So I have to figure out how many days old he is. So we have bottle kids that there's just 2 of them and they're really friendly. So they won't be much of a problem to get them. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy.
Need to leave it over here.
I know, it's in my hand. I'll carry it and I'll put it back over there. So this is Ernest. Oh, you're being a big old baby. You need a bottle now, don't you? It's zeroed. That spray, I went like that and rubbed it.
136.
No, 23.6. This is always a fiasco and a fight every time. I don't know if y'all ever work goats with your husband. It's always a fight. Fan in the fan club, yeah. It's always a fight. He thought I didn't give that shot because my hand was wet. But I spray them with this before I give them the shot. And I had rubbed it and I had it on my hand. This is Bert. All right, Bert. You're gonna have to move this hand a little. It's in the way. There we go. All right, you gotta let your leg relax. All right. It's 0. Same thing as the other one. That's hard to believe.
Open again.
Alright. Go, buddy.
Look at let the babies out. Somehow. Let the babies out.
Alright. Okay, we're done vaccinating. Now we gotta move goats. So after swapping pastures, when we weaned the little bucklings, we had already opened up some more of the woods for the girls to eat. And look at that little doeling back there. She's going at it too. We only have 4 little doelings. We're leaving them with their moms, like I said, to get a little bit of extra. Hi! They watch their moms reach for stuff, and then they do. That's what you want to see, them getting up on their hind legs and eating. So it's starting to rain a little bit on us again. I don't know if you can hear it, but in the distance is the little bucks up there crying for their moms. There's Maggie. This is her pasture. We didn't switch her. She's our best guardian dog. And this is her pasture. And she's watching out. And that's her little girl, Macy. She's learning from her mom.
We did put the boys, we did put Titus.
There's Titus.
We kept the boys over here with the moms because that's who they were always with. Yeah.
The goats, yeah.
We kept the dogs with the goats.
Yeah, we kept the dogs that were with these goats in the other pasture except for Maggie. So we tried to keep the puppies with the same goats. What about it, Sophie? Sophie and Spitfire down there. I love watching them eat. So they just now have quietened down some. They like to stand up on top of this thing. They've been hollering for their mom. There's Major laying down in there with some of the other little kids. But it's sprinkling. They're still looking for their mama. Their mama, the triplets' mama, is standing right there. She had 3 boys, so she is not left with any kids right now. So she's been a great mom this year, and everywhere she's been, she's hollered at her kids, and they are right there with her. So she's gonna have to get used to being separated from them. 2 of them is standing right there. The other one is laying down inside there. But I feel like there's gonna be a lot of crying tonight. Well, guys, we finally got it done. We got soaking wet, and Eric had a few injuries there. He got horned right above the eye. But we got it done. We got the boys separated. You can see them. They're in the background right up there. They like to stand on that. And right now it's kind of quiet, but it's been a little bit loud.
We don't know how the dog is going to do, so we kind of rearranged some dogs and put the training collars on again. And as you saw in the opening video, the training collars work, so we're still having to keep a close eye on the puppies, because the puppies like to, you know, play rough and bite and drag, and the little bitty newborns. So we have to really pay attention to them. But
they didn't do it with the other kids, so I guess it's because they kind of grew up with the other kids, and these kids are a lot smaller than they are. So as our herd grows and we acquire more things, maybe we'll get more efficient at it. This year was a little bit more efficient than last year, but we didn't have as many last year as we do this year.
now when we get more equipped, you saw my makeshift weigh station. You got to do what you got to do with what you got. So you know, I don't know how solid accurate it was, but we tried the best we could with what we had. That's what it means for us. But one of these days we'll have the proper setup, the catch pen, the head catch, and everything set up.
I'll get me a vaccination gun so I don't have to draw all the shots up individually.
Yeah, there's so much that we still need to do, and but hey, we're just in year 2, so it's always something, and we're gonna continue on with the best we can. Y'all stay with us, follow along with us, and y'all see our struggles, you see our improvements, you see what we do with what we have. So leave us a comment if you have some ideas you want to share with us, some things, some tips and tricks. Be all up for it. We just try to rack our brain. I'll sit around, and I'll come out here and look and rack my brain for about a day before I ever make a decision on doing something. So that's the best thing I know to do. Unless you have some more knowledge you can share with us, do it. Leave us some comments. Don't forget to hit the like button. That helps our channel. It helps put it out there. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. We are growing. It's slowly but surely we're growing. But like I said, time and time again, we wasn't trying to make this YouTube for something other than just documenting our journey, and that's what we've been doing. But as y'all watch with us and follow along with us, please subscribe and tell your friends. I think in 2 weeks we'll be going to the Cookville Spotlight sale, so stay tuned for that video. I will do an update video in the next day or 2 on this situation we've got going on here with the goats, separation, and how everything's going, and keep you updated on that. But for now, been a long day. We ain't ate.
We hadn't killed each other yet.
We ain't killed each other. So we're going to go inside, change clothes, find us something to eat. Everybody else has done ate. So we're going to try to find us something to eat and get settled down. And then I'll come back out here later on tonight, check on everybody before bed and make sure everything's good. I'm Eric.
And I'm Amber.
This is A&E Family Farm. Thanks, guys, for watching
Bye.
and following along. See you guys.